in such a short period of time. So I want to thank those folks from those state agencies. We also had some of our road contractors who, because the storm was coming, they were probably going to have to stop road building anyways. And so we transitioned them to help with the debris. So it was really a team effort. But those guys we had shifts working round the clock. And you had in the wee hours of the morning, as Milton was expected to make landfall later that day, you still had this debris operation going. So that made a huge difference, and it definitely mitigated some of the damages. We also immediately started doing cut and toss operations as soon as it was safe. 12,000 miles of state roads have been cleared, and that's 96% complete. And in less than 12 hours, 158 bridge inspectors have conducted nearly 2,000 bridge inspections across the impacted areas. I-4, I-75, I-95, and Alligator Alley are cleared and open. Sunshine Skyway, Gandy, Howard Franklin, Courtney Campbell have been inspected, cleared, and are open. Commercial airports, Daytona, Lakeland, Melbourne, Orlando, Sanford, Palm Beach, Punta Gorda, Southwest Florida, Tampa International, and Vero Beach are all open. Sarasota, Bradenton is expected to reopen at 0600 tomorrow, and St. Pete Clearwater Airport is expected to resume today at 1600. We are helping them with pumps to send so that they're able to get up online later this afternoon. Port Tampa Bay and Seaport Manatee have reopened with some restrictions. Channel assessments are currently underway at both of them, and I know Kevin is working with the utilities and the port, particularly in Tampa, to get the power restored so that they can resume full operations. Port Canaveral and Jacksport are both open. Landslide are expected to open waterside later today. 19 school districts that were closed yesterday have reopened today. There are at least 7 other school districts opening on Monday, and I bet you will hear more districts announce reopenings for Monday, given, thankfully, I think most of them had either no or very minimal damage. For parents who want information on your school district, you can go to fldoe.org/storminfo. That's the Florida Department of Education website, fldoe.org/storminfo. Fatalities. Now, we had 5 fatalities with that tornado in St. Lucie, and that's a very tragic thing. I don't think that these are things with the tornadoes. They come. It is very hard to prepare. You got to just take cover and hope for the best. So we have had fatalities of that nature. But what we are also seeing is we're now in the period where you have fatalities that are preventable. We have had fatalities because of interaction with downed power lines and water. We are seeing hazards that are still there. So please exercise caution. Don't wade into floodwaters. Be careful with how you're using ladders. Use generators properly. Make sure it's outside your home. Don't run that generator inside. So we are now in the situation where everything has been stabilized. And so you have to make the proper decisions and just know that there are still some hazards out there. We see debris. Probably not as much debris, quite frankly, as I anticipated 48 hours ago when you were looking at what the storm was doing, but you have a lot of debris. If you have debris interacting with power lines, don't mess with it. People will come and be able to get that handled. So please exercise caution. If you need assistance with things like helping with your house, we have all the organizations that are now descending on Florida again. They're all part of the Activate Hope mission through the Division of Emergency Management in Hope, Florida. We have a 24-hour hotline, 1-833-GET-HOPE, 1-833-GET-HOPE. If you have needs, chances are we're going to have an organization, not even government, private organization, that can go and help you, particularly when you're talking about maybe damage to your home or property. We've got folks that can come and help mitigate that for you. So please utilize the Hope Florida line for that. If people need temporary shelter, we still have Visit Florida's emergency accommodation modules and Expedia and Priceline available. We also have, through Hope Florida,